Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building a modern beach mansion. Now, this is one of the bigger things I have built in a while. I haven't really built anything that big since I got back home. I definitely wanted to. I thought I was going to build a mansion, which is what happened last time I got back from a week of I cannot build. And then I built a mansion. Like, I think the big mansion that, like, when you go to my homepage, I think that's the one I built. I'm not exactly sure if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but like, that's fine. But this isn't actually that big, but I'm still going to consider it a mansion because it's not tiny. So obviously, mansion is a much more flashy term than medium-sized beach house. Because I'm not exactly sure if anyone would click on a house called medium-sized beach house. That's kind of a funny name. So maybe, I don't know though. But I had a lot of fun building this. It's not what I would typically do. Typically in, Sulani, I would build, like, more, like, traditional style, like, the beach house, like, the ones that come with the world, like, those kind of houses. But sometimes I don't want to build modern houses in, like, Oasis Springs is, I guess, typically where I build them, or, like, yeah, no, never mind. That's the only place I don't know where else I build modern houses. Like, I don't know. I've built modern houses, like, recently. I still don't know where I built them. Couldn't tell you. But I also built this on a platform. For no reason in particular. I guess I wanted fancy stairs. I think I was going to try and do fancy stuff inside, and then that didn't happen. So you just get a one-level floor inside, and then you gotta deal with platforms, because you'll see when I get to the indoor, platforms are so annoying. They, like, raise every time you put another wall. I wish they would fix that. That's, like, top, like, up there, and things I would like fixed is, please don't make it delete half of the house when I add another wall to my platformed house. It's so annoying. Like, you can see that I put filler furniture in, and then I went to add, like, another, I think, a kid's room, and it full-on deleted all of the filler furniture, and I was not about to, like, deal with that, like, to try and get it to not delete, because that takes so long. Sometimes I've done that before, because I will have, like, actual furniture, but I was just like, no, fine, I'll just place it again. It's fine, whatever. I give up, and so that's fun. But I was also going for, like, a black and white look on the outside, and then I decided on beige, so that's definitely different. I don't use beige very often. To be perfectly honest, I was on the mindset that color was not beige, and that it was white when I originally picked it out, and then I went to pick the chairs that you could see in the front, like, 10 seconds ago when I placed the chairs. I was like, yep, those are not white, those are beige. Like a tan. I don't know what the color is. Color's just so weird. I don't know. It is beige, yeah. So that's fine. But I think the inside is a little bit beige. I don't really remember. I don't think it's that beige. I think it's mostly black and white. Oh, the dining table. The dining table has that wood color. I'm just looking at very, very small little pictures onto the, like, left of my screen right now. I'm just like, is anything beige? Yeah, I think it's just the dining table. So that's fun. There may be a singular bookshelf with that color, but I also have no idea. Wouldn't know. But you're about to see me struggling with the platforms, like, as soon as I get inside, what I was talking about. It is very painful. It was very painful for me to watch because I hated every single second of the fact that I had to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every single time that I had to lower it, because I wouldn't know, because if I deleted the wall and then put it down and then put the wall back, it would, put it back up again. So that's real fun times. Really, it's great. But I think I'm going to move on to today's story, because I have been talking about this house for 4 minutes now, and that's just not fun anymore. But in yesterday's video, I talked about my first, like, well, I guess I talked about just camp in general, my cheer camp. If you didn't see that, you don't really need to. It was not that important, nor did I go into literally any detail in yesterday's video. It went by way too quickly, and I just kind of felt like I was rushing. But I think I'm just gonna go over, like, a couple things, and then also I had a sleepover, so I guess we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, so the final day of camp was when we had awards, but we also had, like, 2 hours-ish of, like, practice time, and also tryouts, because there's this thing called All-American Tryouts for a cheer team, in quotation, because it's just like a title, but it's not, like, you don't actually do things. So I got nominated for that to, like, try out, not to, like, be on the team. Those are different things. I got nominated because people like my jumps. Apparently they're really good. I don't really know. I don't give myself any credit, so I'm just gonna say they're really good, because I can't see my own jumps. If that makes any sense, I wouldn't know. But apparently they're really good, because everyone really likes them. So I got nominated to try out for that. And then I got peer pressured by my entirety of my team and one of the coaches there to try out for All-American, because they thought I could do it. I don't know where they thought I could do it. I'm very quiet, and I hate talking alone. So it was fine. I did try out that morning. Wow, that's really great right there. I did try out that morning. It was nerve-wracking. I felt like I was going to throw up the entire time. Thankfully, I didn't. I think that was because I was in front of people, and throwing up in front of people is more embarrassing than, talking. So, that's fun. But I did it. It wasn't terrible. You just basically had to learn, like, a little, like, cheer, and then do, like, some spiriting, which is talking with some motions. I know, like, about 2 people that potentially could watch any of my videos know what I'm talking about. Like, literally no one's gonna know what I'm gonna talk about, but that's fine. So I'll just go into more detail. And then, like, the cheer, it's not, like, hard. Like, none of it was hard, other than, talking out loud very loudly, because that's not my thing. I suck at that. But it wasn't that bad. The cheer wasn't that bad, and I messed up once, but I did a redo, because, like, the nerves of just standing in front of 100 other people definitely got to me. That's just terrifying. That is, like, horrible, gross. But I got through with it. I was going to do it with 2 of my other teammates. One of them quit last minute because they didn't feel good. The other one did go, I think, yes. None of us got in, because I did vary a bunch of reasons, because they cannot take everyone, and also because you had to get, like, a certain amount of points. I'm not that disappointed, because I couldn't even hear myself when I was doing any of the talking, so that's definitely expected. But that's fine. Really, all you get is just a medal and to stand in front of everybody while they clap at you, and that's kind of scary anyway, so I don't care. Obviously, I've got 2 more years to try. If I try, we'll see. Honestly, as I said, I felt like I was going to throw up, and then I got back down, and my team is very supportive. They're very great people for most of the time, and, like, they were very on the side of, like, you really need to try this and try out, you'll do great, kind of thing. So I stood on the edge, like, when I got on the mat for a very long time, for, like, probably, like, 3 people going, because I literally felt like I was gonna faint. It was very nerve-wracking. I did not like that. But then when I went back down, they were just like, you did great, which was very helpful, because I could not breathe. It was hard. I could not breathe. I was trying to breathe so hard. It was not working. And I felt, I had, like, a headache going on. It was terrible. But I did enjoy the experience, having done it now. But I could not breathe, and not being able to breathe is kind of a bad situation to be in, because it took me probably a good 30 minutes to fully be able to breathe again. And by that time, I had to do my, competition stuff for my actual, like, team, and, just a bunch of things. As I said, I think I said this in yesterday's video, we didn't get anything because our team is so small, and because, we aren't, like, great. Like, we have, like, a team in our state that is, like, perfection, like, as its definition. They got a bunch of awards. Our team, I think our JV and our varsity both got stuff, but us and the freshman team did not get anything, which is fine. We weren't going into that expecting anything, which is fine. But that's about it. I was going to talk about other things in this video, but I think I'm not going to, because I could probably talk about that in another video, and I don't really want to cram that topic down into 30 seconds. But overall, that was the shortest day. It wasn't like the shortest day. It was the shortest day by, like, half the time. It was only, like, 5 hours, 5 hours long. And so it wasn't terrible. My feet still wanted to die the entire time. That was because it had been, like, 40 hours of stuff that I'd done. I don't know how to do math. I'm not going to try and do math in the middle of a voiceover either, because that's also weird. But we had been doing this for so long and my feet were just killing me. A bunch of them had hurt backs, like their backs or like their necks hurt. Mine didn't hurt that badly, which I'm very glad about. It was just my feet that hurt, and like my head, like sometimes when my head would hurt. But that was it, which I'm very happy about, because a bunch of them had like a bunch of issues. Also, a bunch of them got sick afterwards, like colds, because we passed a bunch of colds around, which is really good. Top tier right there. But I think we're going to end the video right there. So I post a video every day of the week. I don't know why I just went right into that. That's totally fine. That's very weird. But subscribe maybe if you like today's modern beach mansion. But as I said like 12 seconds ago when I tried to rush into my I don't know what the word is. Outro. Yeah, that's the word. I post a new video every single day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow.